Start streaming. All right. Well, welcome back to Horizon Motorsport. Today we are going to honor one of this world's best German sports car manufacturers, Porsche. So, I wish this was easier to do. I can do jump to tab, and it will do nothing. Nothing. I don't know. Maybe it works better when you do a controller. I don't know. So anyway, popping through the M's. Plymouth, Pontiac, Porsche. Okay. They've had a long history. We're going to start way back here with the Porsche. That's it. 1957. Actually, I guess we'll start with this. A 1955 Porsche 550 Spider. I guess this was 50s like sports car. I don't know. Okay. We are going to tuning. Oh, wait, not tune, performance. We're gonna take these back down to, standard. At least as well as this game will do them standard. I have to admit, it's a little hard to do standard cars just because they are. So we have something used. I don't know what it is. Okay, that's weird. I've used 380. But I see nothing. Oh, there we go. Did we click on that before? I don't know. Whatever. That's 850 right there. Okay. So, we are now going to use this. Confirm. Alright. This is a 50s car, so they're not great. I'll just say it that way. But for the time, these were winners. Okay. So we're going to go back, race, and we're going to do rivals. Why not? All right. So this is E. And we're just going to go back to my favorite. I know y'all are getting tired of this. I just don't know any of the other courses as well, which I'm getting used to. So, who knows? WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca. This is also not quite a track that it would have raced at. It would have raced at it eventually. But I don't even know if there are any of the old tracks in here. Other than like Brands Hatch. Anyway. just see how this goes. Yes. Good old Class E. I believe this is the car that James Dean got killed in. I don't know that for a fact, but it's one of these cars. It's a Porsche, and it may be the oh crap, I forgot the name. It was 555 or I don't remember. Anyway, just gonna now if this game's good, that would these tires are going to be awful. We're talking bi-splice. I can barely hear it. Those vintage gauges. Yeah, real slow off the go. These cars were really meant to just keep the speed up in the right corners. Oh god. I've been racing an A car for my own time. Gotta get used to these rather shortened braking points. Even this, I didn't even have to brake for that corner. I will the next time. This is a totally different, like, track right now compared to. Compared to when you're in a faster car, which is braking and stomping on the gas. This is letting off the gas, coming around a corner and going. Oh, heaven forbid we're at 76 mile an hour, 78. If you ever wonder why they have to make new tracks, this is it. Okay? They can't, they just can't race on some of these old tracks. Not well, anyway. Cars are just too fast. You spend more time on the brakes than you do the throttle. Okay, so that was our out lap. It's pretty painful. So, well, second lap's not going to be much better. Should have tapped the brakes there. There's one thing about it. You punch the accelerator, you got several seconds to decide if that was a good idea. I remember these were flat fours, so like no power really, especially back then. I just lost my concentration right there. Also, you can hear my foot slipping off the throttle. I don't know really what to do about that. Alright, one more lap. We're going to try and keep it on the track. And we're actually going to push it. Oh crap, I forgot. 50 brakes. Never mind. I was going to outbrake that guy. No. The brakes said no. Okay. So we got this idea. James Dean car, old. But good for its time. You know, that's how it is. You can't measure cars by good or bad currently. It's good or bad compared to what they had at the time. You know? It's like the GT40. GT40 was great at the time it had. Compared to a current LM or even GT, nah. I don't think they're that good. Before we do this, let's try and get a 0-60 and a 0-60 0. So we're just gonna. I don't know if there's enough room here for me. 0-60. Let's find out. Okay. So brakes, gas. Whee! Alright, 30s, 40, 50, 60. I don't know how long that took, but you can time it. Should have timed that. Really should have. It's fine. You can see not power. At this point, especially European cars, we're going for turning. Alright, so I'm gonna throw a turn in here, which is not great. Alright, we're gonna go 100 to 60 to 1 to 0. What did I say? 0 to 60 to 0. Let's test them brakes, shall we? Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Zero. And hey, these brakes are real good actually. Maybe that's yeah. Hey, these are the strengths and the weaknesses of cars. Okay? If you're big and you're heavy, well, you're not gonna stop well. Light cars like that stop really good. Alright, finish the race. Okay. So this is a race car. Like, there's no top. So. Next rival. Because now we have a bug. A bug with a little more power. Not much. Ah, crap. Yeah, there it is. A 356A. There is a decent range of 356s. Some of them look a little different. They were all this stainless steel, or I don't know if it's stainless steel or paint, but this gray. Just gray. Porsche Gray. Alright. So. I'm going to take some upgrades off of it. You can tell that this is possibly not a very powerful car. As you can tell by how many upgrades I had to give it just to top out E. Some of these are going to be real fun, actually. Okay, we got 25 somewhere. I don't know. Where's the 25, huh? Oh, right. Okay, well. Okay. We got us some stock rims. Okay. Alright. As you can tell, we are 217 out of 300. It's gonna go pretty slow, but it's what we're here for. Start race. You can tell the bug influences. I'm pointing at my screen. You can't see that. But the headlights, which are just standard at the time, if you ever look at old cars, they have either round or square versions of the same headlight. But the back end is definitely a bug without a roof. Okay, so let's drive this. Now, one thing that everybody said about these cars were back heavy. And they were. The engine was in the back. So as you go around this corner, it goes around it better because the back end is the one with all the weight, which means it has a tendency to swing around the corner. You're not so much relying on the tires to, push this heavy nose with this big engine around the corner. Now this would come into great effect with the 911s. They are widely known for their fun little, hey, let me go around this corner, oh, we're kind of sliding, you know. Okay, I mean, we're doing decent right now on this lap, but as soon as we get to the straightaway, I'm going to try the 0 to 60 and 0 60 0. I do a 0 100 0, but to be honest, it's not going to do it. Okay, right, I forgot it. 3 seconds after I forgot it. Okay, oh. Okay. Alright, 0 to 60. I'm actually going to watch the timer now. So. For a 10, go. Over 10. There. 14 seconds. 0 to 60. Yes. Yes, that's, Sir, this thing will not move. I promise, just hit the gas. Okay. Well, we're not in a great position for, 060, so... Also, note the lack of a passenger side and a driver's side mirror. These were not considered mandatory back in the day. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay. Now, we gotta get to 0 and we gotta stop it. Stopping should be pretty good. It's light. Here we go. Also, I have, what do you call it? Analog brakes on. I shouldn't. So, yeah, that would probably have been a lot worse. Sorry. Alright. Well. We're on lap 2, so this next lap is kinda worthless. But, keep feeling out the car, and then we'll give it one good flying lap. Oh, well, I just realized the anti-lock brakes are coming out on this slightest push. What's the speedometer? Oh, that won't work. Watch it next time we go around a big corner and I stomp on them brakes. I'll try and do it light, but I hear it lugging coming up this hill. Alright, flying lap. Here we go. The ghost is saying probably not going to be good, but let's see. Well, spun out. There's that engine in the back problem. It's fun when you have it tuned good and you're just going around real good. Real good. You know, if you're not, well, good luck. Plus, I'm not the best driver. Somebody could probably use this, like, almost drift around the corner. Got a little loosey-goosey there. Alright, so we definitely aren't going to hit, like, the rival. But, yeah, I think 212 is pretty good. I don't know. Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to finish this, and then I gotta take a short break. And then I'll be back to head into something more weird for Porsche before we head into the ones we all know about. I will be right back. Okay, well, I'm back. Sorry about that. I am now going to hit the odd man out. odd man out in the Porsche lineup is right there. The 1970 Porsche 914. I think it's a flat 6. Poorly made. Porsche was just trying to sell cars at this point. They hadn't quite made the 911. Why am I allocating 300? Okay, fine. Anyway, we're gonna go through and take all that to stock anyway. Yeah, they were looking for stuff. The 936s were. I actually think the what do you call them? The 911s were already out at this time, but they weren't unassured yet. All right. Let's just make sure that air filter goes away, camshaft goes away. Oh Lord. Now these cars are not. They are collectible, I would suppose. I hope they are. But, yeah, no, these are not the cars that you get if you want a vintage race, you know? Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna back up down this straightaway. Hope you can't hear my wheel too bad. It just tried to shake me to death. Okay. Now this is the 70s. It should be a little faster. It's an i6. Or not an i6, flat 6. So, who knows? Back on the pattern. Okay. Waiting for a 10. Go. Alright. Alright, 9 seconds, 0 to 60. Good job. Good job, car. This is also a little bit downhill, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Okay. Alright, 0 to 60 to 0. Again, I've got the anti-lock brakes on, but a bunch of tire squealing is the thing. Once you lock them up, it don't matter. You know, it just don't. Alright, so this is a outlap. you can see we're already a little faster, but this is also mid-engine, so you're not getting that famous Porsche like driving, I don't know, tail flipping stuff. Now, one thing about these things, just like the 356, is these things are so small. I mean, we're talking in real life. Like a Pinto or something is as long as it is, and it's about half as high. So, if you're a tall person, get ready. You're gonna be watching out of the target top, which was a theme in the 70s. I just never got. I get the hard targets, you know, it's like we want the safety of a real car. Also, we want to go riding with the sun out, so I don't know. Anybody here actually ridden in a T-top Camaro or oh crap, I did it again. I just went in that corner and thought, well, my brakes will catch me. Guess what? They didn't catch me. Can I restart the lap? No, I can skip the lap though. Alright, skipping the lap. We're coming up on this. Boy, can't you just see the 70s look in this car? That weird wheel. All the Dayglow effects. Alright, this time we're gonna hammer them brakes. Oh, come on. Dang it. Okay, like I said, I'm not the best driver in this game. That's why I'm here, trying to get better. One thing is you gotta pay attention to those red things. They're telling you to brake. And I'm just like, well, it'll make it. It'll make it. Answer? No. Brakes. My problem is I always brake too much. I'm not pushing this car or something. It's like, this is a Sunday drive. Yeah, see, that was better, except now I'm facing the wheel. Drop the wheel off. And crash. Okay. Ah, dang it. I hit the wrong pedal for the for the brakes. I went for the clutch. Which, I don't know. Okay. Alright. So. I'll be right back again. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to finish up the question with the text message. So, as you can tell, I am blazing through these early cars. 356 was cool. The 550 Spider was really good. Not really. Not really. Especially with how poorly it was received. You know, made bad. I mean, it's just a huge flat trunk. I don't know. Okay, so now the money machine. I don't even know what class this thing is. I don't even know if I have it yet. So, if not, we're gonna go buy it. And if so, well, let's see how she does. All right, this is better. It's a shame they don't have a Beetle in here because Porsche actually made a Beetle, so it would be a fun little, like, yeah. Oh, come on. Next time I want to do, like, Bentley or something. Okay. Well, we're getting there. L, M, still an M, 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 P. Okay. All right. So we... Oh, wait, no. We were here. Yeah, no. We're gonna skip that. And that. I mean, that was kind of that. That, but better. So we're gonna go to this thing. It's a 1973 Porsche Carrera RS. Now this was a high trim for Porsche. It was tail happy as all can get out. But these things made some insane horsepower, especially turbo versions. Especially for back in the day for a flat six. So we're gonna hit this, and we're going to purchase. You know what? What's a cool color? Anybody in chat have any ideas? Race car red seems okay. Now this is quite tricky to drive, but hey, you know, you gotta try it. This is a D class. All right. Rivals. D class. Now this will be interesting because this car, like I said, it's not the fastest. The turbo version was the fastest, but it will get going. You know? Also, when I hit the brakes, the back end will lift the back end off, which is the heaviest, and it will start to rotate the back end. If you do it just right, you can do real good. If you don't, well, you saw how I was doing on the last track. So here we go. This corner right here, the corkscrew, will be particularly bad because it's already lifting the whole car and unsettling the suspension. It'll be interesting if I can get through that without turning this car around. Just bought it, so here we go. I guess somehow these cars all have like launch systems in them. I don't like that. Yep. There it goes. It's heavy in the back. It lifted the front end when I was applying gas. And more 70s glory in the cockpit. And turn right. Alright. Climbing that hill. Corkscrew 7 stories down from here to the next one. Oh Lord, I overturned that. First real-time vibes. Let's see if I can keep it on the course, shall we? That thing pointed where you want to go and stomp on it. The car you see behind me is a 67 Shelby Mustang. I think I'm fighting against my own rival Ghost. I set that a few days ago while I was offline. Don't worry, that's not me driving, that is... Maybe that was me, I don't remember. There was one of them I set while trying to just tune the car, which was a weird experience. I overturned it again. Way overturned it. And I can still beat this other car. Maybe. Getting on me fast. And dang it, I think he beat me by like half a second. I didn't see the like you beat the rival top. But yeah, you can set these cars to auto drive, and then you can tune things and see how the auto driver responds to the tuning, because it gives you a like 100% constant driver. Sorry for the stops. I'm concentrating decently hard, all for like last place, but I just love doing this. I love cars, I love racing cars, I love just driving cars. You know. Brakes. Whee! Alright, the next two sharp turns, I need to not overturn. I just need to let the car do the turning itself. Alright. Good. Right, this turn, and got a good chance because he went off that turn. Anyway, going back to the Mustang, I don't know why I was trying this in Rivals. I think I had just loaded into that hobby. Yeah, was trying to tune it before I went for a run. That car is rough to tune, by the way. Okay, so we have set a new lap. Alright, so we're going to skip the lap, and then we're going to reverse, and we're going to find out 60 and 0, 60 and 0. Which we might could do 100 on this car. Probably can. I don't know why I wasn't ready to go when that happened, but whatever. Okay. Let's do a 0 to 60, and if it looks like we can, let's do a 0. And as I... Okay. Alright, so waiting for a 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I had kind of a start, but whatever. And 66 seconds. That ain't bad, folks. Let's try 0 to 100, shall we? It's good room. Okay, we're actually starting going backwards. That's fine. Alright, 8, 9, 10. That's the one thing about the sports cars. Going 0 to 100 is not as thrilling as, say, a bug. 0 to 100 was several seconds. It's got that down low torque. It just don't have what it needs. Okay. So, what have we learned about this car? Much better. Much better than anything they've had before. This thing would go on to sell millions of cars. Thanks to Porsche not overhauling cars every time they make a new car, just slightly improving the old one. The DNA of this car is in every brand new 911 you find. Okay? So, we're going to go find a newer one, shall we? Yep. That's one thing about doing this. You get a lot of credits, which is nice. So, since you're there, how's the mic? Is it loud enough? Do I need to turn it up, turn it down? Okay. Why is there so many cars made, like, starts with M? They're not, like, from one region. It's just M. M is nice, I guess. Pontiac. Porsche. Okay. So, we were here. Oh, wait, no. As you can tell, these cars share a lot of DNA. Yeah? Okay. So we were here. Let's kick that up to the 82 turbo. This car, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to drive it. It's kind of rough, you know? It's got a lot of power and don't have a lot of grip. So we're going to make this thing. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Here, powder blue. We can see it on the track. Right. All right. I didn't even check. What was the... I don't know. I ain't gonna flip through that thing. Alright, so... I'm gonna go rivals. I want to say that's a C. Just for hoping. If not, we'll have to come back. What's with me and getting stuff at the end of the thing? All right. We haven't even tried a C car. Okay. Oh, good guess. Okay, here we are. All right, let's just set the 0 to 60, and then we'll just start lapping this thing. Alright, 54 miles per hour backwards to start the race. Good job. Okay. 20, go. Alright. And... there. 6 seconds. Whew! Let me tell you, boys, this thing... something else. Alright. Whee! Broke loose. Okay. Yay. That was fun. Ugh. Word. I don't have any centering force left on my wheel, so... yes, I have to drag it back. I'm sorry. That would be the brakes. Faster than it needs to be. Okay, and oh Lord, come on, car, you don't have to do this to me. Okay. Again, these cars are more bark or more bite than they need to be. It's like putting a bulldog's head onto a little Chihuahua's body. It barks, it bites, and then when it does, it tends to send it places it didn't want to be. Yeah, that was a weird metaphor, I'm sorry. If you don't like my metaphors, oh, good Lord. Okay. Yes, this is a car. This is when they were way too hard. And the weird thing is that, like, the race cars in this era were worse. They had so much horsepower from that turbo. They could just, yeah. Alright. You can tell the turbo lag too. Barely takes off and then the turbo hits. Brakes. Okay, one good try. One good try. good lord. Okay, yeah, okay. Oof. The 70s, like the early 70s, were a time of American cars were getting nerfed horribly, but race cars were finding the limit. Man, okay. I don't really know what to talk to you about. Like, I'm having to focus on driving this rocket here. Questions from chat? I know it's hard. I'm trying to get better at that. Okay, and the car goes round on its own. So yeah, as I said before, the corkscrew is 7 stories, top to bottom. And car like this, engine in the back, when you send that front end off of that dive, that back end has free reign to just control the car. Tires barely have contact, sorry, when it's like that. So, yeah. All right. I tell you what. Let's go find us a car that we can drive. Yeah. Continue. After we find the car we can drive, let's go back to something we can't drive, shall we? Something that's just insanity on wheels. Like, I can't believe real people actually drove these cars. You know, like the amount of gumption that oh, dang it. Sorry guys. It's been a long day. Alright, so buy cars. Alright, are we ready for the big old jumping spree? I wish you could hold it down. That would help. Over to the M's. No, we're not. There we go. L's. L's have a decent. And then the M's hit. Okay. Plymouth, Pontiac, Porsche. Alright. So, now we're going to go with... do they have the turbo? Taycan GT3 RS. Do they not have the turbo from like 2000? Wow. Unless I'm just looking at it and can't see it. I guess they actually look more towards the racing ones, so. Oh, there's the 2014, I guess. The 2000 was the best. Okay, now, this is a turbo. It's 4-wheel drive, I believe. Yeah, all-wheel drive. It's a lot faster, but it's a lot more controllable. So we're going to make this one. You want canary yellow. Why not? Canary yellow. At least we can see this one on track, right? Okay. So that was an S. Yeah, that was an S. Everything in Porsche is an S, basically. Anyway, a little teaser about what we're going to try next. Yes, ham car. Alright, anyway. Race. Rivals. S-Class time attack. This'll be interesting. I bet you there's some really fast people in this. Honestly, I'm probably too fast for Laguna Seca, but we're gonna find out. Also, if you couldn't tell by my selection, I'm a Ford guy, but that's also like my European car maker is Porsche. My Japanese car maker is Mazda, although Nissan has a little niche in there. All right. Canary yellow. I'm kind of hurts the eyes. All right. So we're just gonna go back, do the same thing. I'm gonna check 0 to 60. Oh, that was not the brakes, genius. Oh Lord. It's hard to drive in reverse. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't think I need this much room, but okay. Waiting for the 10s. We're going all the way to 100. Alright, so anyway, 30 seconds 0 to 60. I return, but 8 seconds 0 to 100. Talk about a beast. It still turns. It turns better than the old one. And you can still mat it and like you'll run out of the track, but you won't turn yourself around. It's kind of nice, you know? Those old ones had the juice, but it was sour and a little rough. And as they have kept on rolling, they have made it refined. A wine, would you say? I don't know. It's nice to have real brakes again. Now that, as you can see, is when, yes, the motor's still in the back, it still will slide around. Which, like I said, a long time ago, I don't think some of the new listeners have seen it, that helps you get around tight turns. You know, there's a reason they rally Porsches. It's because they turn tight and run hot. Not hot, like as in temperature hot, but like they're fast. Okay, and that time I couldn't control it. So yeah, still wrecks, but I think that was me. I just got out of control coming down that wonderful corner. Alright. Be out in the grass. Oh Lord. I've got a long way to go to learn these cars. I mean, not cars, just to drive in this game. It's so different from real life, but it's also a little bit the same. So, here we go, flying lap. Braking, and turning. I really should have braked right there, as you can tell. Like, I took the long way around that corner. You really want to, like, approach it, go wide, and then cut the second corner. Don't think of it as one corner, think of it as two corners. back to the course. Let's see how this one is turning out. Alright, down. Alright, there we go. Successful corkscrew. Ah, darn it. Well, there I go again. I don't know. I don't know what it is about this last one. I always overestimate me getting in there. Alright, another flying lap. Think I'm getting this better under control? Not well under control. Alright. Oh lord, it didn't even start good. Alright, 2 corners. 1 corner. Straighten up, and 2 corners. We jumped off the pavement. I believe that one in front of me is a GT40. That's a fun little... Oh, stop talking about the other car and start driving yours. Way to go. Way to go. Anyway, GT40 was a fun revival project for Ford. You know, it had been 70 years since they had dominated Le Mans with them, and they built those, the ones from, I don't remember, but then they recently built that one. It's in front of me, but you can't even see anymore. It's a V6 turbo killer. It's a Ferrari killer. Unfortunately, Ferrari doesn't go like, what do you call it, Le Mans anymore. Ford ran them out. It's funny. They did that, and then they go to F1, and they basically own F1. And FIA is Ferrari Assistance Program, or Ferrari Assistance, whatever, I forget the last one. Oh, come on. Turn. Okay. That's one thing about all-wheel drive. They don't turn. You have to get them slow enough to make them turn. Now, once they turn, you can throw power at them. But, yeah, like this, you gotta, I mean, I could go a little bit faster. And then whoa, and whoa, okay, I didn't get whoa enough, but it's close. And then whoa. Alright. Oh. Stop. Okay. Anyway, that was annoying. I'm stopping that now. Almost had it. Oh well. Alright. How long have I even been live? I don't know. Anyway, I think it's time to end on a fun note. Shall we? And on fun, I mean I'm going to embarrass the crap out of myself, and y'all get to watch me fail. Alright. So anyway, in conclusion, much better. 4-wheel drive makes it hard to turn. 4-wheel drive makes it easier to, you know, not oversteer into the corners. Engine and rear still makes it hard to, you know, turn it if your back wheels are in less traction than your front wheels. Okay. Now, in our little salute to Porsche, let's get the crazy car. That's not what they called it, but yeah. Not race cars, my cars. Alright, here we go. For anyone new here, I have this button, and then I go down. I can't even click it right. I go down to Porsche, which is also a long way down, and click. Well, that's not a Porsche. That's an Aston Martin. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's wrong with this. I don't know which is faster, doing this or doing, well, this probably. Alright. And M's. There's the M's. You can always tell the M's. Porsche. Okay. I wish they had the wonderful I don't know, it's the shell car from around 70. It is it's it wrecked what do you call it? I think this might be it. Like this and this, but it's a different livery. Let's manufacturer's colors. Pig. German pig, by the way. Okay. We're gonna select that. Yeah. Guess I'm gonna have to do some grinding for some credits. That's okay. That's okay. Alright. We're going to see if they have that livery. I like that livery better. Ta-da! I don't think that's quite it. The colors are wrong. Better? Yeah, that's better. Notice how a lot of these are just trying to copy that. Yes, it was that good. I don't know what that was. Anyway, I think the most accurate is that one. I like it. Let's go. You can't drive this car without the shell livery. Just like you shouldn't drive a GT40 without the shell livery. It's good. It's good. It's just that good. Now we gotta wait a second while it applies. There we go. Okay. That is an R car. Are you ready to see me wreck? I'll tell you what. Since Laguna Seca is kind of tight for this car, we're gonna go to Yasma. Or Yasmina? Yasma. I don't know. It's the other one at the end of this menu. Oh. Yasmarina? Yes. Yasmara? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this one. It's a longer, it's an F1 circuit. It's got long straightaways to really get this power down. And it's got really tight corners to the other thing. Alright. So. The target time for an R car is 207, and that one's 95%. So who knows what these things can actually do. Here we go. I'm not even gonna do the 0 to 60 on these. Like seriously, it's not worth it. Did I skip it? Where am I skipping it? Come on, it's the show. Golf car. Yeah, there we go. Yes, Mina. Beautiful track. Built in the hottest place in the world. Not really, but like close. Actually, the hottest place is Death Valley, I believe. I don't know. Okay, so this is a car I believe that was built for Le Mans, with a modified version of this for the crazy American Can-Am series. It's Canadian American, and like this is where the fan car, the one that created its own downforce, came in. Oh boy. Ah, good old VRAM. Hooray. Okay. So anyway. Yeah, if you don't know, I need a graphics card pretty bad, but dealing with what I got, right? Okay. This is the fun part right here, these S's. You like to stay on the gas, but not quite on the gas. Anyway, I was talking about Can-Am. These cars were super light and super powerful. Like, these are the cars I don't know who in the world built these based on. Alright. Long straight, long straight. Oh, I forgot an arrows. Brakes, 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 brakes. Alright, we're going into this. Oh gosh, chicane, and then a big tight S. Formula 1 car is probably really good. Oh lord, what am I doing? Okay. Whoops. Alright. Get this thing going straight. I know where I should have took this. I should have took this to Lamar. Because this is where the car shines. It's made for it. It's funny how it can get from blue to red just in a corner, just in a second. Like, you gotta know what you're doing. I don't know this track well enough to set up for corners. Right? Oh lord, okay, got a little loose there. This is like handing a child like a samurai sword or a sharp knife or whatever. I am not prepared for this, and I might hurt myself. Okay, let's go back to Le Mans. I don't know why I didn't think of Le Mans. That's where that car was made for. Yeah. I don't think you had the chicanes, so we're going to go for the old circuit. Which is, I'll admit, a little boring for the watcher. Might not be for the viewer. Or, watchers and viewers are the same thing. Boring for the watcher, fun for the driver. Okay. Oh, no, it's an R class. Nope, it's this way, boys. And I don't know why in the world that they don't lock in the time class. Because if you just like bip it over here, guess what? Now you're in A class. Anyway, that was a little tangent. Old Le Mans. Long straightaway. Fast. Alright. That's this. Did I just miss it? I must have. Oh. Apparently it's hard to spot. At least for me. Did I miss some? Oh wait, it's an R class, ain't it? Dang it. Sorry about that, folks. This game takes a second to get back and forth. Ta-da! 1971. I don't know if it's geared for it and stuff, but hey, why not? Alright. Start the race. You can tell this thing's a monster when it comes to accelerating. Oh, we should be right there. I couldn't imagine, like, doing a GT car back in this day, where, like, you're going down the Mossall Straight and freaking monsters go flying by you, like 50 mile an hour faster than you. Like, was there, like, a dedicated lane for GT cars? I don't know, did they even have a GT category back then? I don't even know. I need to look that up. Okay. And there it goes. And that back end out. I'm just not fast enough to catch it. Pro driver? You're a good level amateur driver catches it. Alright. And here we go. I'm just going to kind of let off the wheel. Get my gauges. Oh, I don't remember which car. 216, 270. Sorry if that was 220. One wheel driving, or one hand driving, 221. Although I admit it's still right. Okay, and cornered at 216. There's a lot of cars that can get to 216. Oh, I am way off the mark. But, you know how many of them can corner at that speed? Like, you know. Okay. Now for the tricky part. They give you that brake, and then it's another small brake here, and then it gets fun. Or frustrated, depending on how good you are. Brakes. Alright, short, way, brakes. I gotta remember to roll into the wall. That's one thing. Alright, another short little straightaway here. I say short, anywhere else this is a long straightaway. And then we're gonna go into to... Well, no, we're not. We're gonna go into slidey all aroundy. This is the Porsche corners. Pretty famous corners. Yeah, no, I'm not pushing this right now. Because of that. Oh, let it go, let it go. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Okay. This thing's a monster. And one of these days, I want to get to be able to drive it. Right now, as you can see, I'm not that great. That's the point of this channel. I want to get better. The more better I get, the faster I'll go. I need your help because I don't know where I'm doing. I don't know where I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. I know I need to get better. I know I need to turn better and learn the track better. Is there any other help you can give me? Please let me know. I appreciate the viewer who stuck around this whole time. And I think I'm off. Faster laps out. Keep on racing.